Welcome back to another video. If you wanna learn trading, why don't you come and learn from Siri? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And today is Tuesday, October 31st. Wait, what day is it? Tuesday, October 31st. Tuesday. What happens on Tuesdays? We don't trade Tuesdays, guys. Tuesdays to me are the days that I just stay away. So it's not important for me to even care what news outlet is going on during Tuesdays. To me, I'm very careless about Tuesdays. Like I could care less about what's going on Tuesdays. I just don't participate, right? I don't get in, and I don't want to be part of it because, um, although today's narrative could have been drawn out, and there was some sort of context behind today's movements and stuff like that. Um, it doesn't matter if there's an opportunity on Tuesdays. I'm just not gonna try to put myself in front of something that's not gonna work out for me. So the context and narrative were there, but the price action was still not, the best. It wasn't the best price action to trade. So Tuesdays I tend to stay away. I tend to stay away for that reason. So we're gonna go to the charts because this doesn't really matter to us, but yeah. So we'll talk about what happened here. So here is the daily time frame, um, right? And we didn't take out Monday's low, um, and we didn't definitely didn't take out Friday's low. So all these candles have been inside. They have been inside bars or inside days. So for me, like I said, they're going to play this range. That's the exact analysis we came up with until Friday. I'm very confident that Friday we go above Tuesday's high. So we already have two highs here. So that would be the third high the Indian runs. I would like to see that. As of right now, price gapped up into the new Wednesday daily candle, and then we're at consequent encouragement. I had mentioned that I wanted to see this entire fair value gap being filled because they were going to play this range. It turns out that they're playing this range with the premium portion of this range. So they're trapping shorts here, and they're also trapping longs as well. So I want to see them take out Tuesday's high one more time. One more time. Tuesday's high. So that'll be the three Indian pattern run that we're expecting. The fair value gap is already filled. Just one more time. What I would like to see is tomorrow just um, allow people to get in short, like paint the picture that price is bearish from here, and then them being ruthless on Thursday, chop, and then Friday just oof, come back above this high, and then just wick, and then take out this whole entire range and possibly trade lower. Um, Very realistic approach. Friday here. If Friday comes and we still haven't taken out this Friday's low here, then I want to see this low being taken. These are my low hanging probability, um, low hanging fruit or high probability objectives for price to reach. So we're looking at about 200 points. If not 200 points, we're looking at 300 points. And then if we consider all the way to Thursday's low, then we're looking at a significant 370 points. But Friday is the parabolic day, especially during this week. So all of these candles should just keep playing inside of this range. I don't want them to go outside of the range, and I want Tuesday's high to be taken again. And they filled the fair value gap already, which is what we're waiting for on par. So we're good to go. Um, so with that being said, we can go now on the 1 hour. And in the 1 hour, if we go to the 1 hour, on the 1 hour, these equal highs are taken, right? Equal highs are taken, these equal lows are left in the market. As you can see, they're trapping orders in premium. And like I said, I want to see them take out this high one more time. Um, Nothing really significant today. I'm just trying to show you guys that I can care less about, you know, what's going on in here. So if I go out to the um, 5 minute, it's gonna be a short one, right? Because like I said, Tuesdays, don't care. So yeah, as you guys can see, here's a narrative. Here's a narrative for today and how you could have used it to your advantage and what were some of the things that we first glanced at. So the fact that I mentioned that we wanted to see this fair value gap being filled, and then they took out overnight session low first, then you can consider, hey, buy side liquidity on overnight session wasn't taken. We have a fair value gap that's still open above this overnight session high, so we can play that. So that was the idea that you could have played for these longs here. At least that's what I would have done if I was on the charts. And one thing that we always check for is, hey, this is overnight session, the liquidity is below, then they run it, right? Then the first low that's created, don't be the first idiot to get in, so don't try to be long after they take this order blocks, or what you would call an order blocks high here, where this damn candle's high. That right there does not change, let's say the delivery. Don't be the first idiot on that first low, be the second idiot. You see that? That is what the definition of a second idiot is. The people who got in on that second, stop hunt or leg down. And that was a change in the state of delivery. The counter, the counterparty, the accumulation of the counterparty. Those are some very big gems. And then this is the lowest down close candle on top of this order block. You could have played this here. So let me show you guys here. Could have played this lowest down close candle. That would have been your possible order block. So retracement, expansion, all that good stuff. And then eventually you would be holding out to getting up here. Then we have this down close candle here form. The question is, you know me, I'm gonna sound like a repeating broken record. So this right here is internal liquidity. If you know where the liquidity, this is a stop hunt down here. If you know where the liquidity is at, you know where fair value is at. If you know where fair value is at, you know where your order blocks are going to form. A large order block protocol. What are we looking at? We're looking at 50%. If it's a large order block, we're looking at 50%. 50% comes into the market right there. And then we have price expand. But notice how when this opportunity came in here, price is just playing around this. This would have been extremely frustrating. So you would have had to wait about an hour for this trade to pan out in your favor. And then eventually when you get that, price just keeps going higher, 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 higher into the filling of this order block. I mean, of this fair value gap on the daily time frame. So that is what I would have been playing today. Nothing else to me seems salient here. Um, right now, we have this low resistance liquidity run. There is some liquidity above here. As I mentioned, I want to see that Indian pattern. So allow them to run this high one more time. Once they run this high, let them consolidate up here if they have to. There'll be a small distortion above here. They'll play around in this level, and then we'll see price tank down to lower prices. I ideally want to see price move lower on Friday, right? Friday would be considered for Stacy Burke. That would be day 3, free cash Fridays. So what we're waiting for is Friday, Friday, Friday. Like, do this. Do me a favor and do this. If you go to the hourly time frame, oh no, if you go to the hourly time frame, just go to Friday. Friday at 7. Just there. Friday at 7. 7 a.m. Friday 7 a.m. Then we'll see these lows being taken out. But that would be a lovely trade. So I'm looking at something like, you know, could be anything like this. Something along these lines. 30-point stop. Who cares? 11-point stop doesn't matter. But we're looking at a big range of opportunity for lower prices. And they're just accumulating and trapping these orders here. So all of this right here is creating failure swings. All of this up here is going to be opposing liquidity runs. So lower prices would be amazing. So we're going to be very patient on that. And that pretty much wraps up for today's price action. Nothing to really brag about. Um, it's a short one, but it'll be good for you guys who are trying to make things happen on Tuesday. Um, if we're going to my Telegram, I had made a vote on my Telegram, or not a vote, but somebody's input, asking for people's input. So let's just go over what I put today in my Telegram, and then we'll be able to discuss a little more what I was just about to say. Um, is that you trading on Tuesday? You know, the eyeballs. And then I show people this chart, right? Although there was a narrative to go long, I didn't want to be part of this consolidation or this ranging price action. I'd rather had wait. This is a high resistance liquidity run, especially because we have a lower high and then a higher high here. So that's not ideal for us. So isn't it so liberating staying away from NQ on a Tuesday? So sure you could have caught a trade, but imagine not being nimble in this condition. It can be draining to your mental capital. Advice, stay away. How would you guys feel if we transitioned into Discord? So this is what I was going to talk about. I am thinking about transitioning into Discord. Reason being is because it'll allow the community to be more inclusive, and it's not just me posting, you know, trade ideas or my opinion all the time. It'll just be all of us having a conversation about the charts, and I think that it will be a great idea for people who are new. They'll be able to really just get together and really discuss what's going on. I would make a group channel inside of Telegram, but I don't know. I'm not. I kind of want to experience. I want like a new. I want something fresh. So Telegram is kind of getting a little. It's getting a little frustrating or boring to me. Um. So yeah, that's all that I have for today, guys. As always, remember about our quote, and that is good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Take care, guys. Remember that God is good all the time, and He loves you, and He wants you to get to know Him. And I just pray that you guys all have an amazing week. And yeah, um, can't wait for Friday. Have a good day, guys. Peace.